Hi, thanks for joining us at For the Love of Usborne. I wanted to show you Singing to the Sun. It's a fairy tale and a beautiful one at that. And I just love the twist at the end. Yes, so this will be a spoiler alert. Oh my gosh, look at those illustrations, you guys. So the premise of the story is there is a prince, and he is kept kind of locked away, just expected to read all his books and learn how to one day run the kingdom and be strong at war. His dad values strength. His mom values riches. And one day they hear there is a king with 3 princesses that he wants to marry off. So all the princes in the land come to meet these 3 princesses. But the kicker is that they have to guess. The king had divided up his kingdom between the 3 princesses. One got all the power, one got all the riches, and one brought everything and nothing. She brought love and happiness. And so the princes had to guess which princess brought what without ever getting to speak to them. There's the princesses. And so the court jester that had traveled with the prince suggested to him that he pull a hair from each one of their heads and have one of the musicians stretch it out like a string across their violin. And when they did that, they could hear the sound of armies marching from one, the sound of coins clanking from another. They could hear the sound of children's laughter from the third. And so he said, I have lived a lonely life growing up, and I have lived with power, and I have lived with riches. But I choose to live with happiness from now on. So he picks the princess who brings happiness and love. But at the end, the princess says, "Thank you, my lord, but I do not choose you." She turned to the jester and said, "You are the wise one, the one man I will marry." She took the jester by the hand, and the jester threw off his cap of bells, and the 2 of them ran out of the king's palace and away to live happily ever after. So the prince, when asked if he'll pick a different princess instead, he says, "No, I think I shall travel the world until I am as wise as the jester." And slowly he walked out of the palace and up the road. So definitely a little surprising twist there at the end. The princess chooses her own fate and her own love, and the prince decides to do what is necessary to become wise himself.